What's up, my people? Oh my days, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
This intro, they bore me, but I can't stop.
You can't because Mondays we've endorsed it.
But they bore me, like
It's
sometimes
over.
I feel weird, like then
the
crown
whole
and
entire brand now. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, understand. Guys, today I have Adwoa Addy, yeah, Asantwa. This girl, the way she can blast, oh my god.
I beg.
Hey, Adwoa, how do you eat?
I beg. Banku.
Okay, Adwoa, welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much for having me. Like when you called, you were like, we're gonna have a conversation. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I was just
coming to talk to me.
Me that I was just shooting my shots.
See?
Guys, if you see how I was careful with brofu.
I was so excited. Like, I'm really happy that you decided to do this with me. And I'm really glad to meet all your audience and your followers.
My squad.
Your squad.
I'm also happy to be here.
Thank you.
Okay, Adwoa, we'll not check. See, when I was coming, I have to write something down. It is Adwoa.
Nothing for me.
Okay, Adwoa, so how will you introduce yourself to my people? Like, sell yourself.
Relax, okay. Hi guys, my name is Adwoa Addy. I'm an amateur content creator. I work with kajasheldon.com. I make content for a living. I have my personal YouTube channel as well, so you guys can check it out. It's Adwoa Addy. Yes.
Yes, but in one video she is Adwoa something D.
Adwoa Lasagna D.
Lasagna D. Adwoa Lasagna D. It sounds like I'm a pure gaman, but I'm a gaman too. Anyway. So, Adwoa, I want to know what led you into this world of the content creator.
Okay, so it started for me very early, very, very, very early. I think content creation is the only thing that I know. I have not done anything else apart from that.
Hey, I thought content for you and survive you.
Oh, I don't know if it's because I've not tried to do anything else, but in me, I feel like it was kind of like a chance for me because when I was in tertiary, I attended NAFTI.
Okay, NAFTI.
Yes,
NAFTI there.
2017. So I attended NAFTI, and I was just doing stand-up gigs with my friends. Maybe when they have their production, they'll be like, "Oh, Adwoa, come and maybe do this thing for me. Come and stand in for me." So I'll be doing 1 or 2 of that for my friends. And then there was this guy on campus. His name is Nelson. And then one time he was doing his production. He called me to come. I was like, "Oh, sure." So I went in. I did it for him, and then he posted it on social media. And that particular video had like very nice engagement. I didn't even think it was going to blow up, but then it did. And one time I was there, I went to check my Instagram DM. There was a guy, K Deformer. Do you know him? He's a big shot videographer.
Okay.
Yeah, K Deformer. At that time, he was at OMG Voice. He was their video guy there. So I checked my DM and he had texted me. He was like, "Oh, Adwoa, what's up? We saw your video. We'd like you to come in and check a role that we have available. If you're up for it, then you can work with us." So I was like, wow. I was very surprised because, school coming through, baby.
And the job is coming.
I didn't have like a fixed idea about content creation. I mean, I said, "Oh, I bet not come and say 1 or 2 things." So I wasn't really vexed in that space. So when I saw that opportunity, I was like, wow, this could actually be good. So I just went in, we had a conversation, and then I accepted the job. And that's when it started for me.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay,
Amen.
so you were working with OMG. Oh, okay.
That's
those days with Sheldon.
OMG with Sheldon. So I went to meet Sheldon there. When I went to OMG, there was Fish, there was Sheldon, and all the other guys.
Oh, okay, I'll get a connection.
You see?
Okay,
so that's where the relationship starts from. And funny enough, when I went to OMG, the thing that they called me in to go and do, we never did it.
Why? And what were you going to do?
It was like a travel show. It was going to be called Air Trek. So they were just going to film like cultures or different things with different countries and then some concepts related to them. So that's what we're supposed to do. But for 1 or 2 reasons, that thing wasn't ever put into production. So instead of doing that, they were like, "Oh, okay." And that time I was the only girl. It was a house of boys.
But I thought this girl was there.
Yeah.
Is it yeah?
The dark girl. Yes, sir. So Ya left.
Sewa.
So I took Sewa to OMG.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I took Sewa to OMG. So Sewa was my friend. We both schooled at NAFTI together. There are 3 of us. Wendy, Sewa is called Wendy, and me.
Okay.
So we're 3 friends. And so when I got the opportunity to work there, actually that day when I was going to meet Kay, I was at Sewa's place. And then I went with her. So after when they told me to come in and work, I was like, yo, I have this opportunity at this place. So when I'm going to work, let's all go. So I started going with them, and then they landed an internship gig. So the 3 of us were all there.
Okay, hey, because Charlie, those days, OMG, hey, OMG get women. Like, Charlie.
So we all just ended up there, and it was just vibes, pure vibes. It was really nice.
All right, so guys, history for you. She did all the work for me. I didn't ask any further questions. She did everything.
Mekasa.
No, I like it that way. The money here easy, you see.
Oh, okay.
You know the job. You see, in this part of the world,
yeah.
When you say you're a content creator, they see you to be jobless. Like, they see you to be useless. But what are you even doing? Like, content creation.
Exactly. Yes, it's true.
What is your take on that?
Funny enough, I did one video on my personal channel and I posted it. And in that video, I explained my journey to content creation. And I went to read the comments. And I'm because Obiakotra say from tertiary institution to YouTube. I was like, wow, how? Like, what's the correlation? Make it make sense. What do you mean from tertiary institution to YouTube? Let's just say, I'm not doing anything in my life. He literally was trying to say, I've gone to tertiary, I've paid school fees, I have like a diploma or a degree, and my whole life, where I ended was YouTube. And it made me feel very sad. Because that narrative that people have that YouTubers are jobless, YouTubers are like dumb people who can't make it in the industry, who can't make it in any of the, actual sectors, maybe a Juma or something like that. That narrative is so low. It's so low. Because they don't realize that you having a passion about something, you having like the feeling that this is a particular thing that you want to do, and you set it down that you're going to do it, and you're actually doing it, and you're killing it, doesn't mean that you can't thrive in any other sector. That's literally not what it means. So when I see people who look down on YouTubers, they're like, oh, like, sometimes when you start out, it's so difficult. Very, very, very difficult. Even like with your family members, they're like, or sorry, I was just suit, or share tie, or cut in office, or air conditioning. Oh, sorry, I was for lapel, or for tripod, one and myself, it's an
then
I'll do about boy. They get it, but they don't know that it entails a lot. Content creation, YouTubing, it entails a lot. A person sitting in an office doing day-to-day regular jobs, if you compare their workload to a YouTuber, it's literally the same. And if you compare
ours is small.
You see? Exactly.
Yeah.
And the creativity, for you to become a creative, it takes a lot of intelligence. That's what people don't understand.
Yes. And like content creators are very, very intelligent. Trust me.
Exactly.
Why is everyone not surviving?
Ghana.
You understand? So I asked this same question in my previous interview.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, but we pay tax.
Do you see? We pay taxes. You guys.
We pay tax.
Tax day. Recently, Sheldon was like, he was all over the place. I'll say, I started saying it's in a tax.
Yeah.
Like,
on the a large.
There is tax and everything.
Yes, we pay tax. Anyway, now that we are on the same page, like I'm happy. And now that she
Sisiana.
Guys, my lucky. Now that you've received education from Adwoa, let's move on. So Adwoa, I can see you're a hard girl. Like, you're hard. But you're with Kojo Sheldon.
Well,
If you're not hard, you cannot be with Kojo Sheldon.
I'm not hard. I'm very soft.
You're not hard.
Very, very soft.
So how are you able to handle all these comments under your video? And she's the face of House of Contents. Like, no.
I mean, it's not easy, but before you enter into any space, you have to mentally prep yourself. You have to know what you're heading into. You have to know that this and this and this and this, they'll come. There'll be hindrances. There'll be situations that will be very overwhelming. And so when you prep yourself mentally to be able to face all of those things, it becomes slightly easier. It doesn't disappear, but it becomes easier. And that is what I did, because it didn't start from here. It started from OMG. OMG, they see. One time, because share wig be.
And I'm discipline will fine.
Because share wig be na me ko kabisa kede yasem. See, that day I was in my room, I cried.
Oh.
The internet is savage.
They
dragged me. They dragged me.
Okay, so you've cried once.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now that you're with Sheldon, like, do you still cry sometimes?
No, I don't.
But do you feel sad sometimes when you see some of the comments?
Some of the comments are very, very unnecessary and very, very irrelevant. Some of the people, they're not even listening to what you're saying in the video. They're just looking at your face, looking for something to criticize you with. And you, like, it becomes, when you face it constantly, it becomes funny. Like, sometimes when you see the comments, you just laugh, because you're like, what is wrong with people? Why would you just be sitting on social media waiting for somebody to make a mistake, or waiting for somebody to have like something for you to troll them with? Why?
When you ask this question, they'll throw it back to you. Why? Why do you bash people out of content? Why?
No, I don't bash you. So nowadays, what I've been trying to do is I'm trying to keep my opinions to myself. I'm trying to make my stories less opinionated, because Sheldon does all opinions. On the Nadrin, you want Nadrin, so then he'll come and say it, and he's cool with it.
Okay.
But me, that I can't really take the backlash and everything.
But remember one thing, people love you for that. So if you change, there'll be a problem. See, keep doing your thing. When we started YouTube with my wife, like, God.
It was hard.
The dissing. And guess what? I was managing a female hostel inside Central University. Like the biggest female hostel. And I started YouTube. Look at these girls. Oh my God. Group chat.
Wow.
They will be dissing me. Mine is physical, not on the internet. It wasn't easy, Charlie. Sometimes I'll just have to go to work, go and hide in one office like that. It wasn't easy. But
that's sad.
Yeah, now we move. Like, now I see stuff.
Exactly.
I don't even care. People even like blame you for stuff. I don't even care.
Because you've been through it already, you're like, oh,
So what's the best way to respond to this comment in case someone is also going through the same thing?
Yes, so now I've adopted the kill them with kindness method.
Show them love.
Show them love. When they're being harsh, just try to explain your point to them in the best way possible. One time I had like, I was ranting in a comment section with one lady. She was bashing me for something Sheldon did. And I'm like, first off, it was about the whole LGBTQ thing when Sam George went to drag Sheldon. And she came to comment under my post, a video that I did. And I was like, oh, this has nothing to do with me. If you feel like you have something towards Sheldon, the main page is there. Go and leave the comments over there. She vexed. It was a lady. She vexed. Giddy, giddy, giddy. And when we enter the space now, we think we've reached. What? I was like, oh.
But who called you?
Why are you even here in the first place? I was like, oh, dear, it's not like that. Who am I calling dear? I am not her mate. I am not her classmate. I shouldn't call her dear. It's so I kill them with kindness. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Me, I think you should just ignore. Okay, if the person is, you see, house of content is not like your personal page or brand. I think you should leave them. Like, just ignore them.
Let them do what.
Yeah, let them do. Some
Some
people, they just want Adwoa to reply to them, and they are okay.
Oh yeah, that's also true. That's also true.
So just ignore them. Okay, so you go hard on people on your on House of Content. Some guys, she has a channel. Okay, I'll come there. Why? No one subscribe. The Yemoh squad, you know how we do it. Like, don't disgrace me. I'm bragging. Don't disgrace me.
Please accept me.
Yes, the Yemoh squad. Please subscribe. Pushing. Okay, so House of Content, you bash people, and I watched one video like that. Which one? One a fear video be. I was like, hey, girl, I know yeah. You get more. So the way you bash people, let's say if maybe a friend, an industry friend or whatever, if the issue should come up, are you going to use same energy to bash them or you filter it?
They call me an animal, 'cause I've been waiting for that truth untold in my life. That's why I press for more. Don't know what I've been through, but I keep my head high, just high. And that's why I say confirmation, future jubilation.